YouTube, Bullhorn Betty here. So hopefully we shouldn't be missing our plane today. Knock on wood. I just wanted to tell you guys all good morning. We've been getting some additional information coming out about the Idaho 4. If people aren't familiar with who the Idaho 4 are, this is Xana Kernodle, Ethan Chapin, Maddie Mogan, and Kaylee Gonsalves were murdered in their dorm-style off-campus housing at the University of Idaho. This has rocked the community. As you can imagine, we have learned early on that these students were murdered by stabbing. Law enforcement came out early on and said this was a targeted and personal attack on those folks. Since then, we've learned a lot of information related to this case and certain people being cleared. We've heard through other media organizations that the family feels as if they're not being communicated with by law enforcement. We've heard that they are wanting this to come to an end. As you can imagine, the families of these victims, this is very, very hard. We've watched celebrations of life that, pulled at our heartstrings. Olivia and myself actually went to Mascow, Idaho to cover this case. The kids out there are very, very tight-lipped about everything, and it's a little concerning, quite frankly, that they are so tight-lipped, because in all fairness, the families are asking people to come forward. The families aren't getting the information that they want from law enforcement. And, the only way they're going to really be getting the information is if people start talking. We heard that testing results have come back. I have not heard that from the official ways, i.e. the Mascow Police Department Facebook page or their press releases. We haven't received any of that. All we have heard from the press releases is that some of the results have actually come back in. They're still waiting for other results. But today, I'm noticing throughout social media, across YouTube, a lot of people are stating that the DNA results were back and they cannot find, or the assailant has not been known to them or has never been in trouble before. I don't know how accurate that information is. A lot of the rumors that we have been hearing here since we've been here have actually, for the most part, turned out to be accurate. So it also makes me wonder, because we're hearing rumors that it is possible that one of the people inside the home, one of the victims that were killed, actually was killed in a different manner than the rest of them. Now, while the results have all been murder by stabbing for all four, it doesn't mean that maybe somebody else doesn't have additional injuries other than the stabbing. So it really does make me wonder what is going on. Are they coming close to finding the person that is responsible for this crime, this heinous crime? I know a lot of people are feeling like this is a serial killer. I'm still not there yet with this. I still think it's somebody that the girls know, somebody that was very, very, very angry. Maybe not somebody necessarily in their immediate inner circle, but definitely somebody that they've hung out with before, or at least know. But this person I described yesterday as being deranged and delusional. I really, truly believe this is somebody that was either embarrassed or humiliated and acted on that. I felt like with the four people that are going, that have passed away, I feel like their deaths were much more than like sexual deviant type stuff. I really kind of believe that this is a person that wanted to show them what he was capable of, something more in line with power. And I'm just curious who we're going to find out is responsible for this. But again, we are hearing through the grapevines, through these chats, that they believe the DNA match has not been made, but the DNA has been brought back, which is good. If we have DNA on file for anybody, assailants or not, that's a good thing. But however, I think the takeaway from all of this truly is that there is DNA to compare to. If these rumors that we're hearing are accurate, that they have DNA, but it's not matching anything, guys, that is huge. That is huge. That means that the assailant left their DNA at the residence. That means this case will be solved. I truly believe it. I knew in my heart and soul, and again, this is based upon if the information is absolutely accurate. We haven't corroborated the information yet, and hopefully the information will be coming out in due time. I will check the press conference release, or press releases, to see if they've made any statement about DNA not matching anyone so far or anything to that effect. But it does sound like there was DNA at the property. That is wonderful. So now what would, what needs to happen now? I saw a YouTuber post, multiple YouTubers post, that maybe people need to start voluntarily giving DNA. If they're not responsible for the crime, don't know who's responsible for the crime, and want to clear their name, I think it would behoove everyone, the frat people, the sorority people, the college people, to submit to DNA and help solve this case. If you give DNA, you can be excluded, right? So let's exclude as many people as possible with the DNA. So if you have an opportunity, if you're watching from Mascow, Idaho, if you're at the University of Idaho, if you notice any kind of weird behaviors with any of your friends or family, you need to notify law enforcement. You need to submit to a DNA voluntarily and try to help solve this case. This case has rocked this community, folks, and they need your help. If you guys would like to come forward and tell us your side of what happened that night, we will keep you confidential. We will obscure your voice. We will do whatever we can do to make you comfortable so we can get this information out so the families can hear what happened, what is going on, what does the community know. The family is seriously seeking answers. Law enforcement is doing their investigation, but it surely would be nice if we can start providing some answers to the family related to this case. So guys, I know you guys have been watching and supporting us being out here in Idaho. It has been extremely cold out here. We appreciate all the love and support. If you would like to donate to this project or our upcoming projects, as many know, we are traveling the country this year, please consider making a donation to the PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo accounts. Also, there is a thank you button. So consider hitting the like button, share, subscribe, and let's keep this story alive. We can do it. We can bring justice for the four, the Idaho Four, Xana, Ethan, Kaylee, and Maddie. God bless each and every one of you, and justice for the victims.